The mist rolled in with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, clinging to Alara's cloak as she urged her weary horse deeper into the whispering wastes. Locals warned against this path, speaking of things that hunger in the fog, but the ancient ruins of Eldoria held the only known cure for her brother's creeping malady. As twilight bled into a premature night, swallowed by the thickening vapor, Alara dismounted, leading her horse by the bridle. The air grew heavy, the silence oppressive, broken only by the muffled thud of their hooves. Then, a sound, a faint, almost musical chime echoing from somewhere ahead. It was like wind chimes made of bone, each note a chilling whisper. She pressed on, drawn by the eerie melody, until a grotesque silhouette materialized through the haze. It was a gnarled, skeletal tree, its branches adorned not with leaves, but with hundreds of tiny, glowing orbs. They pulsed with a sickly green light, and with each pulse, the bone chime song resonated. The ground around the tree was littered with objects that glinted in the faint light: trinkets, coins, lost mementos, and bones. Too late, Alara noticed the movement. The orbs weren't hanging from the branches, they were the branches shifting and swaying with a terrible, slow grace. They were eyes. And the tree was not a tree at all, but a monstrous, many-limbed entity, its trunk a maw of splintered wood and shadows. The bone chimes intensified, no longer musical, but a desperate cacophony of tiny, tortured screams. A whisper slithered into her mind, not of words, but of raw, ancient hunger. It promised visions, forgotten memories, the ultimate cure. If only she would offer a small token. A single tear escaped Alara's eye, her brother's face flashing in her mind. Her hand trembled as it reached for the ornate silver locket around her neck, her grandmother's last gift. The entity pulsed, its 1,000 eyes fixated on the glimmering metal. The mist swirled, and the whispers grew louder, more insistent, promising release, promising peace. But the screams in the bone chimes were undeniable. Alara closed her eyes, clutching the locket, and remembered the stories of those who entered the wastes and never returned, leaving only whispers on the wind.